Hello and welcome back to your favorite podcast. I'm your host, Brad Mondo.
And I am his friend.
You're my co-host, Sophia
Lacourte.
I'm his friend. Okay, so because you guys all asked so many times for me and Sophia to give you advice, because I know
people asked.
No, nobody once asked. Not one single time.
I was
Sophia.
like, what gave them the impression that
that was the
what
joke.
gave us? Oh my god. I'm sorry. I'm on literal like.
It went right over your head. No, since all of you guys always ask us about Brad, I just think you and Sophia just have the best advice.
Yeah, 100%.
And you guys,
and a great mindset.
and you guys know everything. And
yeah.
I want some of your knowledge.
Right.
And I'm like, and I was talking to Sophia behind the sines. I'm like, maybe we can just give them some of that.
Fine. If
like,
you really, really want it that bad, like we'll give you some advice.
I feel like that's the least we could do for the people.
I know. I mean, we love them so much that it's like, fine.
Okay.
You know?
Twist my arm. So this whole episode is going to be about giving advice. You guys submitted some really interesting stories that I am ready to read on here, and Sophia and I are prepared to give really great out-of-touch advice. Will our opinions and thoughts be skewed in a direction that maybe isn't the best? Maybe for me. Maybe that's true for me. Sophia's going to do her best.
You're going to do your best too. And we're just saying, take it with a grain of salt. We're going to be real with you. And
take it with a grain of salt, a lime, and a tequila shot. That's all I'm saying. Great. Maybe don't actually do what we say, but maybe do it a little bit.
Yeah. Or maybe just think about it.
Or maybe just think and don't act.
Or maybe act. I don't know.
All right, so let's get into it. Let's just hop into it, guys. We asked you guys on our Instagram page at outoftouch_podcast the following question. We said, hit us up with any situation you need advice on. Give us all the details and slide into our DMs. We'll give you guidance in an upcoming episode, and we are here today to give you the guidance. Okay. This first one is from a girl named Nicole. I want to be exclusive with this guy. He's rich, he's cute, he's tall, he's a successful lawyer. And when we're together, everything is great. But he feels that 4 months of dating is too soon to commit. And I saw him on a date with another girl. I don't know how many other girls he's seeing. He's the only guy I'm seeing. What should I do?
You go first.
Wait, so she's been seeing him for 4 months.
I would never speak to him again. He would never see me even in his peripheral vision. He would never see me again. There's a point you get to decide when it becomes disrespectful to you and your time. And it seems like even you floating the question, it seems disrespectful. And if you want to be exclusive and he doesn't want to, you're the girl, he's the guy, you're the prize, he's not. He's absolutely nothing. Like, I don't understand why you would.
He's trash. Take it out.
Seems like he's trash.
Also, if you want something, go get it. Go after it. Like, ask him if he wants to be exclusive with you. I just don't agree with, like, we need to wait for the guy to, like, to make the move. Ask him what he wants.
Well, it seems like she already said, like, I want to be exclusive. He probably knows that she wants to be exclusive.
Leave his ass.
Yeah, if he knows that you want to be exclusive and he's saying no after 4 months of your life, then toodaloo, goodbye.
Or if he's saying, like, I don't know, maybe it's not the right time right now, or like, da-da-da.
No, the right person's going to want to date you, I promise. Like, I promise.
But don't you ever, sometimes there is such thing as the right time, right?
Yeah. I
think I saw something the other day that was like, you know how people always say if he wanted to, he would?
Yeah.
I don't know if I agree with that. I don't. I used to agree with it until I like started dating more and realizing like, no, sometimes I actually do want it, but it's the wrong timing in my life. I still like that person a lot, but it's like some things are just not adding up in my personal life.
Yeah.
That's making me like not text them all the time or like go to dinner every day or
like you don't want to because you have other stuff going on.
I still like them and I still enjoy their company.
Yeah, but you don't like them enough to like put away your other stuff. Like if you wanted to, you would.
Yeah. But do you feel like you always go after it full on when you like somebody?
When I like somebody?
Because I feel like you're also like more, you just kind of are there. I don't know.
I would never talk to someone for 4 months and have them not want to date me. I've never done that my entire life.
I haven't either. I feel like when you know like really quickly.
If there's something wrong within the first month, no.
Yeah. Every relationship
like, I mean like really wrong. Not like, oh, like he tripped. Like, no, like I mean like wrong.
Yeah.
It's wrong if you want to be exclusive and he's dating other women, meaning like it's not for me.
But then again, if they're not exclusive and he's dating other women, like he's not doing anything wrong.
He's not doing anything wrong. But like if you want to be exclusive and he's not reciprocating, then goodbye.
Sayonara. Thank you so much, but no thank you.
But I mean, also if you're having fun and doing whatever you like and, you know, you think it's going well, then don't listen to our advice. We don't know all the information, but like...
That's the thing. Like if she's having fun...
Yeah, if you're having fun and he's always nice to you and he's a gentleman.
But the thing that happens with some people is they stay in these situationships for so long that it distracts them from finding somebody that actually is worth it. So that's the only thing I don't like about situationships is like they're so distracting from the goal.
Also, I wouldn't know because I'm not married with children or anything, but like I feel like if you know, you're not going to want to be going on other dates and experiencing other women. Like also, I'm sure that they're over the age of 25 or 22. You've seen enough women. Like, I don't know, like there's a lot of things you've already seen. So.
At 22?
Yeah.
He's seen enough women.
Yeah.
Damn. He got a few years.
Like when you meet a girl you love, like you love them and that's it. Like you want to be with them. When you meet them, you want to date them. That's just it. That's how I feel. I feel like the right person is just going to stop seeing other people.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, hopefully.
And if he's not doing that, then he's not the one.
Yeah.
And if he wants to come back, you can let him do his thing. And if he wants to come back in a year when he's ready and date you, like whatever.
Make him bow down.
But like, yeah, don't
kiss
waste
your feet.
time. Yeah. And he'll probably like you more since you don't want him anymore.
But also like usually if it's not right at that moment, it's never going to be right and move on. There's also like so many people in the world. And so many options of people to date, especially with social media and online dating. Like, there's just so many. Don't settle for one just because it's easy or, like, because you've been doing it for a while. It's easy to get comfortable with something, too. Like, 4 months, you're, like, comfortable with them. Like, you're not nervous going on dates. Like, you're comfortable with kissing them and cuddling with them and whatever else you do. Like, that's the hard part, too, is, like, people get so stuck in the pattern and don't know how to stop it.
Yeah.
But I say stop it.
It seems like he doesn't respect you enough to have you as his one and only. So like he can kick rocks. From Alex, want to start an influencer career, but no one I know will engage with my posts and support me. And my friends won't stop to take pictures of me when I beg them to because my outfits are fire. What should I do? It's really bringing me down my confidence. My boyfriend thinks I've become self-absorbed with this new career path and he's staying with his family for a few days. We share a place. I feel very unsupported.
Alex.
First of all, let me say something. It's a photo. Take the photo, post it. If somebody's thinks you're self-absorbed because you want a photo, they can go cry a river about it and play the world's smallest violin. That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard in my entire life. Just take a photo. It's a fun photo. Like, okay. It takes 2 seconds.
But I will say, being an influencer before you're an influencer is the most embarrassing thing ever.
No, it's not. You're taking a photo, post it for whoever wants to see it. If you don't want to see my photo, then don't look at it.
It's so tough, guys. When you don't actually have a career as an influencer yet and you're like trying to be an influencer, it's a little cringe. But it's like, whatever. We all had to go through it. Well, maybe not you, but I had to go through it. Like, I was posting videos for fucking 5 years before anything happened. So I know what it's like. I did not tell anybody I had a YouTube channel. And people started finding out. And they were like, why didn't you tell me you had a YouTube channel? Aww. And I was like, because it was humiliating posting for 100 people. What do you mean?
Humiliated is a choice.
I like fully had like intros and like outros and like all these things,
and now,
nobody was watching.
Look who's in a penthouse.
But that was so embarrassing.
Embarrassment is a choice.
Right, like
these people that are surrounding you should be bringing you up and like lifting you up. And if they won't take a gosh darn little teeny tiny photo that takes 10 seconds out of their day and does not affect them whatsoever, and they think that that's you being self-absorbed and he needs to go hang out with his mommy for a few days, he can go do that. Yeah. He can also unfollow you on Instagram and not look at your stuff anyway. Like, you're the coolest, most amazing woman ever, okay? And just post the gosh darn photo and don't care about what other people think.
Also, when it comes to taking photos of your friends, like, guys, please support, you know?
You should be taking photos of your
photos.
If her fits are truly fire,
right,
which I believe they are because she follows us, so they must be. You should have already taken the photo of her.
Right.
The photo should have already been developed. You should be at Walgreens.
Literally.
printing out the photos, blowing them up. You should have a digital camera. You should have a G7X, and you should have a disposable. They should all already be taken.
Sophia and I will be like getting coffee, and we'll be like, do you think you could take a few photos? And it'll turn into an entire photo shoot.
Literally. And it's
Granted,
fun.
like that is our career, or part of your career, because she is an actress.
Thanks.
And we like embarrassed, like every time we got anything to eat or did anything together, we're like, let's just make this into a photo shoot too. And you know what? People think it kind of takes away from like the fun of the night or like distracts from living in the moment. But to me, making art and creating photographic art is living in the moment and having fun. Also, like your outfits are art, your hair is art, your makeup is art. The photo is art. Take the photo. It's all art. Yeah. I even find more enjoyment looking back at an experience because of the photo. I get more joy out of looking back than I did in the exact moment I was there. Aww. Like, I love having a memory.
Yeah. Also, like, if something looks good, like if the food on the table looks good, if like the fork is shining in the sun, like, and you see it, like, just whatever. Take the photo. It takes 2 seconds.
Don't let people
take a photo.
Don't let people think.
And then
it's
to
annoying.
be called self-absorbed over wanting a photo because you have a good outfit on, we have the definition of self-absorbed has blown my mind. Cheese and rice. Cheese and rice.
Get rid of that person. No, I'm just kidding. Don't just get rid of people.
No,
just 'cause they're mean.
I mean, I don't know. It just seems like weird.
It is a little weird.
I don't know what that's about.
But also, like, why not be a little self-absorbed?
If your outfit's good, it's good. She said my outfits are fire.
If your outfit's good, you should be obsessed with yourself.
Yeah, if your outfit's that good. Also, like, you paid money to put that outfit on.
Like, I saw you the other night in that dress, and I was like, I hope that girl is walking around obsessed with herself.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
That dress was fire.
Thank you, guys. I got a dress from Retrofit. It was like this sequence Black Mirror kind of like dress, and it reflected every shed of light that was in the room.
That thing hugged your little hips.
Yeah, it was the perfect fit. I don't know how it fit so perfectly. I got it like 3 hours before a movie premiere that I went to. Every single person in the room complimented it.
Literally stunning.
Everyone.
You looked perfect.
Thank you. I was honored.
So if you're like Sophia and you wear fire dresses like that, if you're doing that, somebody better take a picture.
Yeah, your man better take a photo too. Like
But what does she do if they don't? Figure it out. You know what? Figure out how to set up your camera yourself to take your own photos, because there has been so many times that I had to set up a tripod, or I had to lean something against a book or a candle.
Every video I've ever taken, I put my phone on the side of the street and I just put it there. And I like, no shame.
Don't depend on people for your photos either, because sometimes it can be, you know what? It can be a little annoying. And it's not even that not even like I don't want to take the photo. It's just that I'm not in the same headspace sometimes. It's like, maybe I just don't feel like taking a photo. I want to have my drink first.
Okay.
Or like whatever. So I get that. Like maybe they're just like not vibing right now with the photo stuff. So set up your camera yourself.
But it seems like it's like an ongoing problem with that man, because he like said she's self-absorbed. But it's honestly also, you should have friends that have similar interests in you. Like all of my friends, we all love to take photos, and we all love to put on good outfits. And my friends will take photos of me without me knowing. And I'm like, oh, sick. That was the best photo I've taken all night. Mm-hmm. And I didn't even know it was happening. Right. So, I mean, you're not self-absorbed if you want a photo of your outfit. That's just, you're being cute.
You're just cute.
Also, like, don't ever be embarrassed to like start being an influencer. You have to start somewhere with every career you do. So like, if you want to be an influencer and you're thinking like, oh, like, just do it, girl. Embarrassment is a choice. Don't think of it. Just get after it. It's fun. Enjoy it. Keep going.
Just shut off that embarrassment in your brain, because it's going to be really embarrassing for a while.
Also, like, if they're watching you, good. Watch harder. Give them something to look at.
Like, comment.
Yeah.
Repost.
The whole point of being an influencer is someone watching you.
Right.
So if people are watching you for negative reasons, they're still watching you.
Isn't that crazy? Just like, watch me. Like, everybody watch me.
I guess.
Like, I'm so into myself. Like, everybody watch me.
I guess.
It's so silly. But isn't that kind of like human nature? Like, we want to be watched. We want to look at.
I don't really know.
I want to look at you.
Thanks.
Naked.
Everyone does.
Starting OnlyFans.
I would rather die.
You know that every episode gets restricted for ads because of things we say?
Really? Oh my God, Slay. What do we say?
I don't know. But
What in the
every
world
single
can be upset?
episode gets restricted.
What does that even mean?
It's not suitable for all ads.
Wow. I'm like,
You're on like a rated R podcast.
I'm like obsessed with us. Oh my God,
I thought you would hate that.
They think we're that hot.
No, yeah. They're like, sorry, they're too hot. We have to restrict the ads.
They think we're that hot.
Yeah.
They literally are like, even though they're fully clothed, it's restricted. Wow. We have that energy.
We do. I think we exude sexuality, so they have to restrict the ads.
You think our voices are seductive?
Yeah. Alyssa said, I broke my foot recently drunkenly falling down the stairs leaving a club. And now I have found out that my girlfriends aren't inviting me out because they think that I'd only slow them down when they're trying to party. Like, I get it, but the fact that they couldn't just find ways to hang out with me at any of our apartments or do anything besides drinking and dancing makes me think that maybe I need a new group of friends. Why are you laughing at her? Why are you laughing? Why did you laugh that entire time?
Because she's like, I fell down the stairs and like shattered my leg.
She's like, my whole life is ruined. I cannot walk or go out. I cannot hang out with anybody.
No, she's like, and they think that I slow them down.
You do. Like, fucking walk.
Like, they might be right. What do you mean? You know, if they want to go out and drink and you like fall down and break your leg, like
they have a right to leave you.
No, like, I mean, you could still get invited, but just like next time, let's try not to like, let's heal maybe, and then try not to break anything else.
Yeah.
I'm assuming, I hate to assume, but like, I'm assuming if you fall downstairs and break your foot, I'm sure you've done other things.
That must have been a hard fall.
Yeah.
Damn.
But that doesn't like mean you shouldn't hang out with a friend, so they should be inviting you still and should be like welcoming you into the group. Like last episode, like Brad fell.
I did not break a leg though. I've never broken a bone, have you?
No.
That's kind of weird to break a bone.
I can't like imagine falling downstairs and like breaking your foot at a club.
Oh, imagine. And the ambulance has to come.
Were you crying?
No, I've been at clubs where the EMTs come and they have to like pick somebody up from like hurting themselves drunkenly. That is horribly embarrassing.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And then everybody makes a circle around the person and like is wondering what's going on. Imagine waking up with that anxiety. You know what? Your friends should be hanging out with you at your apartment and supporting you, because that is horribly humiliating what happened to you. And I think you need mental support more than you need physical support.
I don't think it's that humiliating. Like, everyone's broken their foot before.
Drunk at a club?
I don't know what the whole situation was, but like, you broke your foot, that's fine. But like, I don't know. Sometimes people don't want to hang around like
people.
Not crippled. I meant like the town drunk.
The town drunk.
But like, I mean, they should still be wanting to hang out with you. Your personality probably carries. I mean, you're probably by far the most fun one if you're falling down the stairs.
Yeah. Also, get some crutches or a wheelchair.
Yeah. You could also make new friends too. You don't need the same group of friends for every single activity. Like, I have a group of friends that I go to school for acting with, and then I have a group of friends that I hang out with.
And then you have broken foot friends.
Yeah. Then we have people that fall on a table full of men. And it's like, you know, best of both worlds.
Are you giving her advice to just find broken foot friends?
I don't know.
Maybe there's a Facebook group for broken foot people.
I mean, my advice is try not to get drunk enough to fall down the stairs.
Yeah. Well,
also, if you were wearing sneakers and you fell down the stairs, I don't care how drunk you were. There's no amount of drunk you should have been to fall down the stairs in sneakers. If you were in 6-inch heels, 100% you should have fallen down the stairs.
Right.
We don't know the whole story.
We don't. And
like if you were at like a town bar in Tennessee where there were 4 steps and you stumbled,
or you were doing the hoedown throwdown at a Tennessee bar in some heels, I get it. Twist that ankle, break that foot.
Yeah, I don't know.
But was it a few steps, or was it like one of those like basement dungeon type of clubs?
Like when you went down the stairs, was it like
she tumbled. Imagine she did a
like,
forward roll.
Yeah. Like what was it like? Yeah. Okay, so I mean,
breaking your foot down some stairs is honestly one of the worst ways of breaking your foot. Because it's like, you don't know where you're going. And all of a sudden...
And you don't stop falling.
Yeah,
you stop falling
your
and
eyes.
you hit the ground.
And you open your eyes and you're like, whoa. Imagine doing that drunk too. It's already scary sober.
I'm glad you don't have a concussion or anything. But yeah, no, keep your friends. I'm sure they're nice people. If they don't want to hang out with you because you got too drunk and fell down the stairs and broke your foot, give it a couple weeks, okay? But yeah, you should have a lot of friends. You should have different friend groups and be nice to everyone.
How long does it take to heal a foot though?
A while. You broke it?
Like 3 months. Maybe this is a sign that you need to slow your roll and stop going out. Also, yeah, you know what? Fucking stop going out for a second, because it seems like it wasn't good for you last time. Maybe it's not good for you at all.
Maybe you don't want to go out with a broken foot. A broken foot's a lot. Maybe you don't need to be doing the hoedown, throwdown.
I'm gonna break your foot so you can't go out anymore.
That wouldn't stop me. I'd be rocking that boot.
That boot. Also, don't they just put boots on these days? Do you need crutches?
No, sometimes you have a hard cast.
I haven't seen somebody with a broken limb since I was in middle school, so I don't know.
Yeah, only kids break their bones, I feel like. Under the age of 20. Mainly.
Yeah, just stop breaking your bones.
Yeah, why'd you break your bone?
You freak.
No,
We're
honestly,
just, like, bully
we love
her.
you so much. We love you so much. Yeah, I would just, our advice is probably just stay in for a couple weekends, heal your foot a little bit.
Or just rip some shots and forget about your broken foot.
Either one. Either one.
Tequila heals all pain.
Yeah, and if your friends don't want to invite you out, that's kind of rude, but like, I mean, you did fall down the stairs and break your foot. That's a reason. What should I do about my boyfriend that treats video games as a priority over hanging out with me? He acts like watching a movie or cooking with me is him enjoying my hobbies, and I should let him enjoy his hobby of playing Call of Duty. Even worse, he will wake up and immediately go to play games instead of doing chores or something productive. From Gia.
Ugh. Ugh. I have a biased opinion on this. Something about adult men playing video games 24/7. I can't get with it personally. I don't know if it's the same as cooking. Like, one seems like something you have to do to survive. Like, eat food and
cooking and
cook
cleaning
meals.
isn't necessary. Like, cooking could be a hobby, but like doing something productive around the house isn't a hobby.
Right.
So if he thinks that's a hobby and then he thinks that playing video games 24/7 is like, ugh.
And it just makes me feel
maybe
like...
they're 18. No, they're not.
No. I feel like I don't like that. It's also just a passion for some people. So, like, how can you take that away from them? But I think limiting it to a certain, like, time period, like an hour a day, 2 hours a day, maybe on Sundays all day.
Yeah,
that's
at
a little
night
fucked up,
after work when we have nothing else to do, or like, it shouldn't be an all day, everyday thing. If it is, I mean, I wouldn't put up with that, but
compromise.
You got to compromise on that one.
This is a compromise situation. Like, this is going to be a hard one because guys, like, I know people that play video games are, like, violently obsessed.
If he was streaming and, like, making money, that would be different.
Kind of hot.
That would be different because, like, it's a little bit of a job. But if it's just solely a hobby and you're spending all day, every day behind a screen on a video game, like...
Or maybe... this girl can try to get into it too. Then they can make it like a hobby together. Because sometimes these video games are really fun if you just play them. They're a little fun.
Okay.
You ever picked up like a PS5 or whatever and just started?
Absolutely. No, never.
Never?
I've never had a video game. Like, I never owned a video game.
The only video game I like ever completed was Mario Kart.
For like a couple of years.
I was obsessed with Mario Kart.
I had Wii Fit. No, I didn't have it, but I would go to my friend's house and play it. But I never had a video game. I never owned a video game.
Oh, DDR also for me.
Yeah, if you're playing video games over the age of 18, like, ooh.
Really? A lot of people do, Sophia.
No, I mean, yeah, like an hour a day for fun, 100%. But like, if you're like living and breathing and you wake up and you play a video game, Call of Duty.
What's even worse is when people play video games and like eat while they play it.
You know what?
Like, they can't put it down.
You know how we said
they're like,
the icks? That's my biggest ick I've ever. I can't imagine like waking up in the morning and waking up to my husband doing that.
No, you know when they have like McDonald's fries next to them and then they're one hand on the controller and the other hand's eating the fries. Like, that would throw me over the edge. That would be it for me.
Yeah. That's bad.
Just eat and then go back to the video game.
That's bad. But I would say this. I'm not even just saying this about just video games. If somebody's taking too much time in their day on a certain thing, like even if it was reading, even if you're like, oh, she won't like stop reading. She's reading all the time. She doesn't talk to me. She doesn't clean her room. All she does is read. I'd be like, that's too much.
Yeah.
So if that's what he's doing with video gaming,
Yeah, you need to spend time together, or else why are you
together?
together?
And you need to like be productive, get what you have to get done, you know, go throughout your day. And then if you want to play a video game for a couple hours, that's fine. But like not if it's an everyday, all day thing and it's ruining the rest of the day.
Yeah.
And him thinking helping you with the dishes is your hobby, that's rude. So
yeah, it also just kind of gives me like, is he that interested?
Really?
It's like,
it
if
gives
you
me
don't,
like, does he have a life?
I've never been with somebody who isn't like obsessed with me.
Yeah, exactly. No one should.
Like I've never like experienced somebody wanting to play a video game instead of wanting to hang out with me. So like if it comes to that, maybe they're just like not that interested anymore, or maybe it faded away. The love faded away. I don't know. I just feel like people like stay in these relationships where like they're not getting anything out of it, and you should realize when you stop getting things out of it, like maybe move on.
Yeah. I mean, does he have like I hope he has like a job. Like I hope he's not just like playing video games all day. I mean, I don't know.
Or play like a cute video game.
Call of Duty is aggressive.
Like a Barbie princess dress up.
I don't know. Like it would be cute if like you guys had kids and he was playing with his son and they were playing together and they were bonding. That'd be cute. But
Would
like,
it be?
Yeah, for sure. Like if you played a video game with your son, like that'd be cute.
My dad had me playing like Texas Hold'em and blackjack.
Oh yeah.
My dad had me playing blackjack at age 12.
Yeah.
So that's good. I was just getting a gambling addiction.
Yeah.
He was trying to make me take after him.
Oh.
It didn't work.
Yeah.
I actually hate gambling.
My brothers and I played sports for the second we came out of the womb, and we never stopped. Like they
Except
did it
for
in college.
you don't play it now.
I know, but I quit soccer when I was 19.
When we were in Paris, we went to a gift shop.
Oh yeah.
And Sophia just randomly picks up a soccer ball. She's like, I'm going to get this soccer ball.
It was cute. I was like,
so what are you going to do with the soccer ball? Like,
I was like,
we're not going to bring it home. Like, you're not going to put it in your bag. She's like, no, I'm just going to toss it around the house a little bit.
yeah,
and
I was
did.
like, I just wanted to like look at it.
I think she tossed it around twice, and that was it for that ball.
Yeah. Yeah, I was just like, it's so worth it to buy this like $4 ball and look at it. It said France on it. I was like, I live here now.
And then I bought a pen that was in the shape of a baguette.
Yeah.
And it was the best purchase
sick.
ever.
What else did I buy? I bought a sweatshirt from Paris.
You love it?
I actually don't know where it went.
You threw it away, probably.
You
probably left it at the
I probably did
Airbnb.
leave it. No, I definitely have it because it has sentimental value.
How many things do you leave at the Airbnb?
I would leave. I don't
Did
want.
you leave your tripod there?
No, I actually brought that back.
Oh, shit.
I know. Well, usually when I leave a place, I'm like, I already wore all these outfits. I'm not going to wear them again.
So out of touch. I love it.
Like, I didn't like it in the first place the first time I wore it. So I'm just like going to not wear it again.
This is another gaming one. So Bree says, I saw my current boyfriend talking to his ex. So I put his PS5 in the bathtub and filled it with water. Now he won't talk to me. What do I do? Apologize?
No, he's talking to his ex. Put it in the bathtub and then leave and never see him again. What are you talking about?
God. I'm not really like one for like destroying people's things.
No, I would never have done that. But it's already done. Leave. He's talking to his ex. That's not your problem anymore. It's his ex's problem. So
my ex threw away everything I gave him when I asked for him to return it.
Okay, and you dated a feisty girl or a feisty guy, so whatever.
And I hated that. So I can't get with this. Like, I can't get with the destroying of things. But also fuck him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I would.
But was he just talking to his ex? Is that what I read?
That's more than enough of a reason.
Just like, hi.
Yeah, that's
What's up?
Not
Miss
okay.
you, baby.
0% shot.
That's not okay.
Not even a little bit.
Wait, why? She didn't say that she was cheating or he was cheating on her.
That's as good as cheating.
What?
100%. What are you talking about?
I have relationships with all my exes. People I date have relationships with their exes. I've had boyfriends that share a dog with their exes. But I also think it might be different for me.
That's like not.
You wouldn't be okay with that?
He would never see me again if he spoke to his ex for 1 second.
Even if it was just like, how are you?
110%. I would get up.
What?
I would leave from wherever we were. I don't care if we were. I don't care.
You don't want them to have a relationship with their exes at all.
Why in the world would I ever want them to do that?
Am I alone on this?
But like
right now, like
he's not gonna go behind your back and text her and be like, "Hi, how are you?" Probably not.
Behind your. Well, what's behind
She
your
said
back?
I found out
though?
he was texting his ex. That's enough.
Okay. Pfft. I would have no problem.
Yeah, he would never speak to me again for as long as he lived. Really weird.
What? Wow, we're so opposite on this one. I would just be like, "Oh, what are you talking about?" And then he'd be like, "Oh, just catching up." Like, I'd be like, "All right, chill."
Or like he would have had to tell me first. Like he would have had to be like, "Hey, look, like she reached out to me and asked me about this, and this. Like, I just wanted to let you know." Like if you found like if it was sketchy in any way, shape, or form, there's a problem.
Hiding it is the problem.
No, he should be so scared that he still has her number and like she's reaching out, like, and he should immediately be like, "Oh my God, this happened. Like, show me."
Granted, like every time my ex-boyfriends have had a relationship with their ex-boyfriends, they've told me in the beginning of the relationship. They're like, "Oh, I'm best friends with my ex," or "Oh, I hang up my ex still."
Yeah.
"Oh, I share a dog with my ex," and I'm like, "All right." Like, good knowing that going into it.
It's good that they were open and stuff. I wouldn't necessarily love that, but if they were open in the beginning, I guess, But if you're going behind my back and texting your ex, like, don't ever speak to me again.
Also, if their ex is hot, you can't have a relationship with them. Sorry. If your ex is hot and you're now dating me, it's like, you can't.
I mean,
they have to be a step down, and I'll be okay with it.
Oh my gosh. No, I don't care what they look like. They are not speaking to an ex.
Damn. You're tough.
I have standards. What should I do about my partner of 5 years asking me to take a paternity test for our newborn in order for him to help out with taking care of the baby? I haven't been with anyone else in over 5 years, so obviously it's his child. He got the idea off an alpha male friend he has that women lie, so he shouldn't be taking care of a child that isn't his or support extra financially for our child. I've lost respect for him completely. From Sophie. Yeah. Okay. So take the paternity test, tell him it's his, and then tell him that if he wants to see his child, he can pay. He's literally like calling her a whore. Like, you've been with him for 5 years. Like, that's absolutely disgusting. It's your child.
He's calling her a whore.
Yeah. I mean, I would take the test and then I would show that it's his child and be like, "Thanks for calling me a whore." And then he, of course, has to pay because it's his child.
I think a paternity test is fine. What if you're just not sure?
Yeah, I said take it. I think it's totally fine. But, like, it's rude of him to ask since he should know that he's at, like...
Wait, when you have to pay for child support and you don't want to, do you think they always need to take a paternity test? Like, because what if somebody's
I'm sure
like,
a lot
"It's not
of the
my
times
kid"?
they do, but I don't know.
Interesting.
But yeah, he should 100% be paying for the child. He should be a man, and he has a child that he needs to take care of.
Do you know what's an unpopular opinion?
Yeah, I would love to hear it. I can't believe this man like doesn't want to take care of his own child. Like, that's like actually disgusting. But anyway.
Obviously, like, to get a girl pregnant, you have to do something to get them pregnant, and it's like your mistake. But at the same time, like, shit does happen, and there is actual mistakes, and men are not perfect. But it is a little bit like tough when a girl wants to have the baby and the guy doesn't. And then it's like, because he made this mistake, which can really be genuinely a mistake.
Or vice versa, the woman doesn't want to have it, and then the man wants to have it, and she
it's a really tough situation.
Yeah.
I get both sides. It's like, this guy doesn't want a child, and he doesn't want to have to financially support it, but he made a mistake, and I don't know how he did it, but, it's like, then she wants it. How can you ask somebody who didn't want it to support it when they genuinely made an error? It's like, it's a little tough.
I just hope that the babies have the best life they can have, and whatever has to happen should happen. And I don't really, I don't know. That's a crazy situation.
I guess if you really don't want a baby, don't have sex. Like, to be so sure,
Yeah.
Or you can also get male birth control.
Also, you could just...
Isn't that a thing?
There's so many ways that you can prevent this from happening, and the mistake shouldn't be made as often as it is made. Like, you could just wear something.
Yeah, but what if sometimes it breaks, apparently?
Okay, I'm sure it's fine. Does it?
That's what people say. I'm not really sure.
Okay. Well,
it breaks?
I'm like,
Isn't it like a balloon?
I'm getting like, ew. Yeah, I would just take the paternity test, and then I think it's gross that he doesn't want to take care of his child, but like once he finds out it's his child, he has to take care of it. So, I mean,
I had a friend get pregnant in high school, and she was like 15 or 16, and the guy did not want the baby at all. And he was like, no, you're not having that child. And she was like, no, I am. And that was a sticky situation. And I think that changed my point of view of like men not being supportive of their children, because sometimes they genuinely don't want them, and that's okay to not want them. Like, in my eyes, like, I think if you're being like, no, please get an abortion, and they're like, no, it's like, what is the guy supposed to do? He can't get the abortion
also,
for her.
like, the same thing goes when the woman doesn't want to have it and the man is like, no, you can't take away my baby. I want it.
But at least she still has she's still gonna make the last call. The girl can always make the last call.
The girl always has the decision.
So it's kind of tough for guys. It's like,
well, actually,
damn, like he really didn't want it, and now he's gonna be forced to be in the baby's life. He's probably always gonna resent you.
Well,
and
I mean, I guess at least the baby's alive. I'm sure the baby would rather be alive than not alive.
I feel like if I was the female, I would just take that into consideration and be like, okay, he really doesn't want this kid. Am I okay with raising this thing by myself?
Yeah.
And if you are, then do it. If you aren't, then maybe don't.
Yeah, but also it was like the mistake you made together. So it's like if the baby is around and you are keeping it, I mean, you could also, like, so many people want to adopt a baby. There's so many options, like, for everything. It's just like.
But the girl also had to make the mistake. So it's a little tough. Like, I don't know.
100%.
Like, she was there, doing the thing. So, like,
I couldn't agree more.
It's like both of their mistakes, but then the girl gets to pick if the mistake stays or not.
No, it was definitely the woman's mistake, 100%.
Both of theirs.
Both of theirs, yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I guess with the laws how they are, then he owes child support. I think that's just how it works. If you have the baby and you don't want to support it, you still legally have to pay child support.
Yeah, and if you don't want to support it, then don't see it ever again. I mean, if that's what if you don't want to take care of your baby, then whatever. I don't know.
Frankie said, I think I recently saw the man I've been seeing for the last 5 months out with another woman. And it looked like they were 1 on a date and 2 both wearing wedding rings. How do I bring this up to him the next time I see him to see if he's really married? Oh my goodness.
I love our followers.
He's already been distancing himself from me since I said that I wanted to wait until marriage for bedroom things.
Slay.
I feel so blindsided by this.
Slay.
I feel like we need to break up. I want to keep seeing him, but I have no idea what to do if he's married because I would have married him. He's too hot and too gentlemanly to let go. I need help.
Okay, well, you just need to figure out if he's actually married, and if he's actually married, never speak to him again. He's cheating on his wife and lying to your face. So he's disgusting.
It's crazy that this stuff actually happens.
No, it's absolutely horrifying, and it's disgusting. So just ask him point blank. You've talked to him for 5 months. Like, you owe it to him to ask him. Mm-hmm. So ask him if he's married, and then figure out if he's married, and don't ever speak to him again. That's
Sophia's advice. I was gonna say Sophia's advice all day: just don't ever speak to him again.
Like, it's his loss.
Just leave him the fuck alone. Never speak to him.
Never speak to him
Take
again.
out the trash and never look back.
He's an absolute loser if he's cheating on his wife with you and lying to your face about it. That is the most loser behavior I've ever heard. I can't believe it.
Yeah, I mean, that's tough. I mean. Oof.
And she said he's too hot and gentleman-like. He's cheating on his wife. He's not a gentleman.
Well, she doesn't know, though. She thinks she saw something.
She said she saw him with a wedding ring on.
She thinks.
Okay, just ask him. And if it's true, then.
What if he denies it?
Yeah, figure it out for yourself. It takes 10 seconds to figure out if he's married. Google it.
Yeah, also Google it.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Google it.
Yeah. And what else did she say her problems were? If he's married, just leave him alone.
What does she bring up next time she sees him?
Yeah, I would just ask him point
blank.
Say,
hey, ho. Give me that fucking hand. Let me see that ring.
No, I just say,
bitch.
like, are you married? And, like, he'd be like, if he says yes, then just get up and leave and then never see him again.
Wait, so are they like living together though?
And
it sounds like she's like.
he said he distanced herself because she didn't want to do anything intimate with him.
Oh no, she's 5 months. Okay, so she's still like the side piece.
Wait, you're always the side piece if he's married. You will never not be the side piece if he's married.
Well, yeah, but she's been chilling as the side piece for a while, for 5 months.
She didn't know though. So
I mean, if you're into
she
it,
did
she might
nothing
be
wrong.
still into it though.
He might be married.
That's okay.
That's not okay.
Just because there's a goal, doesn't mean you can't score.
Well, she clearly
you
could
always
score whenever
tell
she
me.
wanted, but she doesn't want to score. She doesn't want that goal. She's not there for that. He's married.
One wise woman once told me,
Yeah.
even if there's a goalie.
Okay, the saying is that I say sometimes, just because there's a goalie doesn't mean you can't score. I don't take that advice. But like, just because there's a goalie doesn't mean you can't score. That's true.
It's true.
110% true. And we know it's true because of the story.
Yeah.
She's been seeing him for 5 months.
That sucks.
And he
That
might be married.
Sucks.
Also, if he's distancing himself from you because you don't want to do anything intimate, then he's not for you. A man should be able to wait as long as you want.
Being betrayed like that, oof, I've questioned like what I would do in these situations. Like when I'm in relationships, like sometimes I get insecure and I'm like, I make myself think things that aren't actually happening. And I'm like, what would I do if this person did something like this to me? I would have such a hard time getting over it.
Yeah, I know.
And,
but
like,
if you're going
moving
through hell,
on.
just keep going. Like, you have to just get out of it.
You have to get out of it. You have to move on.
Yeah, I mean, if you're a side piece to a married man and you didn't know and he's been lying to you for 5 months, like, he's an absolute loser. He's not a gentleman and he's not hot anymore because he's a loser.
It's not worth it. And if he feels the need to go search for something else, you guys just aren't compatible enough.
Yeah. No. A man that deserves to be with you is not going to be playing games of any kind with you.
Not even PS5.
Not even PS5. None of it. From Mikey. I think I got scammed out of $5,000. Help. I wanted to help out a friend with this business idea that they had to start selling these skincare products. I won't mention the brand. I had bought products from them before and liked them. So when they held a little get together with our friends to try to get some new stock they got, I was convinced by them that I wouldn't be the worst idea for me to start selling the products since I love them so much. And it seemed like my friend was doing well for themselves selling them. So I bought some stock in order to sell. But my friend ended up ordering too much and I had to pay the difference, equaling basically $5,000. And now I can't get anyone to buy from me. It's like there's no interest in the product and I'm stuck with it. I want to make my money back, but I can't at this rate. I'm going to apparently owe the company more money for not moving product. I don't know what to do. Help. Should I auction or just beg my friend for my money back? I don't have any idea. I don't know.
I would just run away.
Is there a contract? Like, is there any sort of like
Mexico's
thing?
not
Like,
that far. Like, just go.
I mean, he had to pay the difference for someone. Like, I don't have any.
Get
clue.
on a plane, get out of the country, and never speak to anybody.
I know a
ever.
guy, and he can get you to Cuba immediately.
Immediately.
Yeah, I know a guy. He's from Staten Island. He's, he's undercover, and he knows what to do in this situation. I'll tell him.
Get a fake passport.
Yeah, no, I already got it all set up for you, Mikey.
Get out of here.
Mikey, it's already done.
immediately.
Okay, consider it done.
Consider it done.
Yeah,
Wire me another $1,000.
Yep.
I'll consider
Yeah.
it done.
Wire me
A
that money and
favor.
it'll disappear in a minute.
It's a favor. You just gotta do
One
some other
favor.
things for me.
Yeah. Consider it, pay it forward, actually. It's consider it done.
No, but honestly. No. If you don't have the money, take out a loan.
No,
Pay
I don't
it
know.
back. Take out a loan.
I mean, they're not your friends, seems. And, you're going to have to eat that $5K and get a job, I guess. I don't know.
Or
Damn.
become an influencer.
OnlyFans is one click away.
Yeah, you got a good body? What's going on over there?
Anyone
Let's
can
sell
make.
your body a little bit.
I honestly wonder how much money people make from OnlyFans. Like, does everyone just make a lot of money?
No. It's the same as any social media.
Really?
Literally 0.1% makes money and then the rest make zero.
Oh.
What do you mean?
Well, then
You
why
have
does
to have
everyone do
fans.
it?
You have to have fans.
Then why does like literally everyone have an OnlyFans?
Because they think that that's how it works. Like people are like, oh, I'll just put my body on a website and people will just follow. That's not how it works.
Oh.
And nobody, you have to like publicize it. Like you can't, like OnlyFans doesn't like put billboards up when you start an OnlyFans account. How are people going to know you exist?
I don't know.
All
I
you
just
can see
I kind of assume like if you post a picture of yourself like that.
It's not a public it's not a public space though. It just shows a profile
You're
photo.
So right. Oh, I forgot you have to like.
You have to sign up to see the photos.
Yeah, it's not like.
So there's no way of they don't market you.
Okay,
on
so
OnlyFans.
like people just like don't make money.
They don't make
They
money.
like post themselves and like don't make money.
Do you know how many friends I've had that are hot and they're like, I'm just gonna start an OnlyFans. None of it has ever worked for any of them. Probably like 10 people I've known.
That's so sad.
And they're like, and they stopped doing that for like a month. And I'm like, you just put that out there that was really embarrassing for a month. Like, damn.
Yeah.
That sucks. So don't listen to Sophia. Just run away.
What did I say?
You said start an OnlyFans.
I didn't say start an OnlyFans. I said get a job, and you said OnlyFans. Roll the clip. There's no shot I said OnlyFans.
Roll the clip.
Roll the clip. I did not say OnlyFans first. OnlyFans is one click away.
From Josiah. I'm definitely not getting the respect at work I deserve, and definitely not as much as my newer, younger supervisor. He's taller, he's fitter, and he's more attractive. Everyone likes him, and I know it because they all talk about him during lunch. I want that same respect and adoration. I work hard and have been here for longer. He definitely nepoed his way to the top. I'm not ugly either. What do I do?
You go. You go.
You go.
No.
You look like you're holding in something. Listen, if he's hotter and he's fitter and he's nicer and he's nepoed, you're shit out of luck.
I think that you're probably both wonderful in your own ways. I think that it is frustrating when somebody comes in and is new and is in a better position than you, and even though you've been working so hard. I think that is so frustrating, but I think the only thing you can do is like keep your head down and keep working as hard as you can and be nice to everyone in your workspace.
I mean, play the game or the game plays you.
Yeah, I mean, and that is so frustrating that somebody like nepos their way in.
I mean,
but
in corporate America, a lot of it is a game.
You know,
You gotta, if you want to compete, then maybe figure out a way of making people like you more, like baking great cupcakes.
Yeah.
Maybe bringing in some freshly pressed orange juice
or like
in the
invite
mornings.
everyone out for drinks and like pay for the whole thing.
Yeah, just be rich.
No, like or like invite everyone out to dinner and like pay for it and just like have that as like what you spent money on. And
or just be the most loyal, nicest person. You can try that. Sometimes that doesn't work as well.
Just kill everyone with kindness, yeah. But it does suck that happened.
With kindness. Are you on Ariana Grande with those sleeves like that?
Yeah.
You're like,
you know what?
You're like, this is you.
I don't know. I kind of just like when they're like that around my like hands.
Around your fingies.
Around my fingies.
I think Ari likes that too. I miss when she was like that. When she was like,
she's so tiny. I think that just nothing fits her. I think that just even an extra small is just too big on her.
Also, you could just be Ariana Grande. People will like
could.
you.
No, 100%. Well,
actually,
everyone's
people
mad at her, right?
hate her. People.
Oh.
I think majority of people
well,
just
because
like her right now.
Because the rumor is that
she's dating SpongeBob.
Like, yeah, and the rumor is that man had a wife and a child.
We don't know if it's true though.
We obviously don't know if it's true, and we have no idea what happened. And everyone just loves to jump on that story.
Jump on it.
And
let's bring down a woman.
Take down another woman.
But like, if a guy did it,
it'd be like, oh my
bro,
gosh.
you killed that.
Yeah.
Like you bagged her.
Yeah.
She's hot as fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah. By the way, he allegedly would have had to cheat on his wife with Ari.
Yeah.
And not one person came after him.
I mean, that's just so disgusting. I just feel like
people were like, yo, you bagged Ari. And then they were like, Ari, you're a whore. Right. That's great. That's great.
Isn't that crazy?
And that brings us to our next episode, which is about double standards. So make sure you watch that one next week.
That's great. That's really good.
A little segue.
Yeah, it was a really good segue.
Well, back to this comment this person made. My dad always said life isn't fair.
Life's not fair.
And it's so true. It's true in every single way possible. Life is really not fair, and sometimes you just gotta like let yourself sit in that. You know, you're maybe not gonna be the most likable person compared to this person who has everything, and that's okay. But you can find your place in the world.
Yeah, life's not fair, but just keep working hard and keep doing it. And you know, if it doesn't feel fair now, there's gonna be something in your life that makes it.
As long as you're happy with yourself.
Yeah, I mean, just keep having that hope and hope for the best, and it should be fine. Stay positive, guys.
Is that really how it works?
Yeah, 100%.
You just hope for the best, and that's it?
That's the only thing you can do sometimes. At the worst part of your life, you just hope it gets better. And, like, that's what keeps you up. Sometimes there is nothing good happening. Not hope. This person. This person seems to have a great job, and they don't like this person.
Yeah.
But, like, if something really, really bad happens, all you have to do is, like, hope. And, like, have
hope.
faith.
Give a little prayer.
Have faith and pray.
Pray to Sophia. She's basically Mother Teresa.
Like, I wish. I'm like the farthest thing. Oh, goodness. How do I cut off a friend that obviously wants my man? He's bi. I know my fiance is hot, but I find it weird that my best friend won't stop talking about it. He also says things like, I can't wait to find something like him, or jokes about sharing my guy. When my fiance is around, he never stops trying to touch his muscles and being like, we should be gym boyfriends, or trying to set up lunch dates or brunch with him and not me. I found a picture saved on his phone of a shirtless gym pic of my boyfriend from my boyfriend's close friend's story. Even worse, my supposed bestie seemed to be pissed off when I got proposed to, whereas everyone else was happy for us. I just feel like it's the point where I need to cut him off. I don't know what else to do. Should I just try to find them a boyfriend? From Lindsay.
Lindsay, you have a situation on your hands.
You do.
And just let bros be bros, you know? Listen, I mean, I'm assuming your friend is gay.
He's bi.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, so basically, so he's gay, and he, I've had female friends have attractive boyfriends, and if you don't want me to have a relationship with your boyfriend, date somebody ugly, because I won't. But otherwise,
that's fair.
Otherwise, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna have a relationship with them, and I'm gonna save their shirtless pictures.
I mean, if it's getting weird and it's making you uncomfortable, then you can completely like remove yourself from the situation a little bit, and not like hang out with him as much if it's making you uncomfortable. I mean, he's your man, and if you're like you're marrying him, your friend should always be happy for you. So if he's not happy for you marrying this man, then like he's not truly your friend.
Just take Sophia's advice. Just drop them.
Yeah, you don't need to be. I mean, you should still be. I mean, you should still be friends with him a little bit.
Throw him in the trash, just like the rest.
No, he doesn't seem like trash.
Like the rest.
He might just have a crush. It's okay.
He has a crush, and you know what? Sometimes it's hard.
No,
to
but
see
if it gets
get
uncomfortable and if it's too much, and he's like asking to go on dates with your husband, like your fiance, and then he's not happy that you're marrying this man, it's a little weird.
So my best friend, Megan, in high school, she dated this hot guy, and him and I became best friends to the point where like we were hanging out more than he was with his girlfriend, who was my best friend. And he would like pick me up after school. We would like go for rides. We would like go to the movies. We were basically dating, but like we're not hooking up or anything. And then Megan, my friend, would be like, what are you doing today? And I'd be like, oh, I'm with your boyfriend. And she would like sometimes be like, what? Like, what do you mean? I was like, yeah, I'm with your boyfriend. Like, don't you want us to be best friends? And we're best friends. And we were besties to the point where like I would work out with him. I would do everything with him. We would like go to the parks
you're allowed
together.
To be friends with someone.
He would send me pictures all day and selfies, and we would like Snapchat each other. But I get like why that would be a little uncomfortable, because it was like, wow, that's my best friend, and now you guys are hanging out without me.
Well, like if you're dating someone, you should know that they're not gonna like cheat on you, and they're allowed to have other friends and hang out with other people.
Yeah, but like it does get a little weird when your best friend kind of like leaves you for the man that you're supposed to be like spending a lot of time with. It gets a little weird. So I get it, and it's like really uncomfortable. I think just have a conversation and be like, I don't love this. I don't love the vibes.
If he's like your best friend and he's your guy, then or whatever, then just ask him point blank. Like just say, are you happy that I'm engaged to this man, or do you want him? Like just ask him point blank. They owe you that. Like, you owe them that. Just ask.
But they're never gonna get him if the guy's straight. So like, what does it matter anyways?
Yeah, so I don't
Like, the guy's not.
Yeah, he's your man and he's married to you or gonna be married to you, so you don't have anything to worry about. But
like,
if this guy's killing your vibe,
let them be cute and flirty. Everybody wants to be wanted. Like, if they're not doing anything, then whatever, you know? Be secure in what you have with this person. They're not gonna leave you for your best friend who's a guy and they're straight. Like, it doesn't really make any sense.
Yeah, but if she's like uncomfortable.
Oh yeah, if she's uncomfortable, then have a conversation. But God, chill the fuck out, bitch. Like, let your fucking, like, chill.
Yeah.
Let your fucking gay bestie have some fun.
But he's bi and like.
But the boyfriend is straight. What are they gonna do? That doesn't work like that.
Okay, I guess.
Did I change your mind, or you're still on your shit?
I don't really care.
That's also a classic Sophia line.
Yeah, like a classic line for me is like, I really don't care. But if you're point blank asking us for advice, I'm going to give you the best advice I can give. But yeah, it doesn't affect me. So like, I'm not going to judge anyone for anything. You could keep a husband that's cheating on you. You know?
We're here for advice though, Sophia.
Yeah. I mean,
Sophia's advice is that she doesn't care.
I don't. I only care because you care.
That's not advice.
No, like I don't care unless you care and want me to care. Otherwise,
they want us to care. They're asking.
I know. That's what I said. I'm only giving you advice because you asked. Point blank. You asked me and Brad.
So what's your advice?
I said don't have, like, I would just maybe remove him from your life a little bit, but you don't have to like not be friends with him anymore. A good friend is always going to be happy for you. You're engaged to this man. He wasn't happy that you got engaged. That's the biggest thing for your life. You're going to give your life to another person forever and he's not happy for you. That's sad.
But also nobody's perfect and there's jealousy and sometimes you just get jealous and you can't help it, even though you know it's irrational and inappropriate. Sometimes it just comes out. Be forgiving, but have a conversation.
Yeah. And
also let your bestie live his best life unless your soon-to-be fiance starts cheating on you with your best friend. Then do Sophia's advice and just drop him.
Yeah, just drop him.
Just drop him.
That's my best advice. Like, if a man's not treating you like a princess, then drop him.
Like drop him out of like a tall building or just...
No.
Figuratively.
Just like stand up. And get a grip and leave.
Get a grip, punch him in the face.
No, none of that. No revenge. Just the only revenge is him not having you. If they're cheating or doing something bad.
Thank you, Sophia. You know what?
Thank you, Brad.
We are the people's therapist.
I would say we're more of like a big sister, big brother, but take it with a grain of salt, you know?
And a tequila shot.
And a tequila shot.
And that's it for us today, guys. I hope you enjoyed our advice. This will probably be a reoccurring subject. So if you would like to submit some questions, feel free to do so in our DMs at all times. We are here for you, and you're all we care about, and you're all we live for, and you're all beautiful. So thank you for watching.
Thank you for watching.
And we're on every single streaming platform. And that's all. We'll see you guys next time.
Love ya.
Bye.